I'm Matt Jaques with Victory First. Welcome to Trigger Time TV, brought to you by Raven Concealment Systems. And now we head back out to Shadow 6, where we talk about the art of the long gun.
Hey folks, this is Jim and Melissa Gilliland. And this being our last episode of the season, we kind of wanted to slow it down a little bit and kind of give you more of a personal side of who we really are, you know, both as shooters and as a couple. So the things that we've done so far this year, we've brought a lot of serious topics to you. We've done a lot of serious training, both, you know, to use in the competition world and can transition over into the hunting and, you know, the military world. So, you know, we hope you really enjoyed that, but now we want to kind of show you a little more about who we are. So, you know, and the guys who know us or have, you know, been watching the seasons, you know that we grew up from the same hometown. And from a very early age, we were around firearms. You know, our parents taught us the respect and the discipline for what they are, and we were raised around them. You know, and it's made both of us a lot of who we are in life. It's given us those other life skills that have carried us through just about everything else we've done in life. You know, and I grew up around them and miss, you know, I know you did too.
I did. At a very young age, and I think most parents in our hometown, I mean, everyone seemed to me like had a firearm there. But we were all educated from the very beginning. I know my dad taught us all about safety. And he would just set up targets for us across the road. I mean, we went from shooting BB guns to 22s to getting to go deer hunting at the age of 15 with a 12-gauge shotgun. And I mean, it wasn't a surprise, you know, to go to school and someone's with a shotgun in the back window of his truck. I mean, we all were just, we respected firearms and still do.
You know, and like I said again, it's all about respect and discipline. If you don't respect what you're doing, if you don't have the discipline to be good at it, then you probably need to change anything in life that you're doing. You know, it is an education thing, and it is a personal thing. So, you know, it is what it is. Don't judge, you know, somebody else about what they do because you don't understand it. Learn more about it and get into it. One of the best things that we both really enjoy about this entire industry is the ambassadorship that comes through other people just being good to other, you know, new shooters. And, you know, as a new shooter, you know, get out there to some of the mom and pop gun stores or out to somewhere that firearms are, you know, in a more quaint setting and ask those questions, you know. Be respectful and go out there and educate yourself. Learn what it is that takes, you know, to do some of this stuff. And I think you'll find some of the most salt of the earth people that you've ever been around. Incredibly helpful.
Right, absolutely. I mean, as a female, sometimes it may seem a little more intimidating to try to get into the world. I meet a lot of women every day. They want to learn more about concealed carry, what type of holster. I tell them, you know, get out to a local range, go to a local indoor range or outdoor shooting range. And a lot of times you're going to find some women's shooting groups. I know it is intimidating sometimes to, you know, try to be taught by a man, but, you know, I think it's important. The NRA has a lot of programs for women, and you can find, just go on their website. There's a lot of classes around. Go to your local indoor shooting range, and you're going to find, you know, some type of classes. Just get out of your comfort zone. I mean, that's really what it takes.
No, and you're absolutely right. And, you know, like one of the things that we did, you know, I got into, you know, long gun shooting years ago through, you know, just me shooting, and then through the military, you know, doing the sniper thing. So, you know, Miss went to one of the competitions I was shooting with another guy, and she went to spectate, you know, just to hang out and support. But once she got there, you know, we were driving home, and she's like, you know, I think I'd really like to try that. And so, you know, we came home and hooked her up.
Stuck me behind a bolt gun and put some shotgun shells out around 200 yards, and I started plinking them, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the marksmanship side of it, and just, it felt good, and it was a great way to spend time together, too.
And it really is. You know, people look for things to do all the time together. And, you know, if you will push past what you might imagine sometimes firearms are, I think you'll see there's a lot of things that can bring you together just getting out. And I'm not just talking about you and your spouse or your loved ones. I'm talking about a lot of people. I mean, we've got a lot of great friends that we go out and we shoot with all the time, you know, and which is something else is if you are a firearm owner, be humble and be nice and be courteous, because the better off you are to bring someone else in, that's better education you can bring not only to our industry, but, you know, you're helping somebody else that may help you out sometime later. And ultimately, that's all about. It's our fellow brother. So, you know, we hope that opened the door a little bit to you, showed us a little bit more about who we are. And until next time, again, hunt the wolf.
Protect the flock.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by Raven Concealment System, Troy Industries, Troy Defense, Sword USA, US Optics, Mayflower Tactical, Arbros, Keltec, Dark Angel, Black Hills Ammunition, Yeti, Aimpoint, Wiley X, and Wilson Combat.